everybody? Welcome to another episode of Capes, Cows, and Close Calls. My name is Nick. With me always is my co-host, Sean, the Irishman King.
What's up, everybody?
Woo! We back in the booth, baby.
Ooh, yeah, man. We missed a little time, but we back.
We've been on a little sabbatical, apparently.
A little end of summer, a little break is what we'll call it.
Sure.
Now we're back. We're relaxed, stronger than ever.
Feeling healthy.
Yeah.
Strong.
Independent.
Independent. We got good spirits, good gumption.
Right off the top, interact this episode, guys, any way you can. We appreciate it. Hit the like, the comment, subscribe to us. The link tree's got all of our social medias.
Correct. Yeah. If you're happy to see us back, hit that like button. Let us know.
Yeah. You know, we haven't posted. I had somebody tell me we haven't posted on our Facebooks since 2023.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. I was like, yep. I was like, we don't use it.
I didn't think anybody checked it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
got called out, man. I got called out this week about it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did they say? They
said, did you know? Like, they thought something was wrong. Like, maybe we were loading things and we didn't know. I was like, no.
We're getting there. Yeah, man, we got to get better at the social media game. I really wish we made money to hire somebody to do it. If I'm being honest with you.
Got to find a free intern.
Yeah, we do. We do. You know, I found this out just recently. We talk about this other show a lot. So, friend of the show, the Storm Podcast.
Malcolm?
Yeah. One of their fans just made a TikTok fan page for them.
Oh, yeah?
And he just takes clips and himself and edits clips and just posts it on like the Storm fan page.
Oh.
I mean, they're very interesting clips. His editing choices are interesting. But like
elaborate, interesting how?
I don't know. The one that I saw.
It's like Malcolm sneezing. He's like, wow.
No, nothing like that. The one that I came across just like randomly, it was like a clip, and he had like the most obscure background music. I wouldn't even say the music was obscure. It was a popular song, but it
didn't fit the moment.
It didn't fit the clip at all,
okay.
And also, he left the words in, so it was like a song singing over them talking, and then just like weird transitional edits in there. And I was just like, what's going on here? So I texted him, I was like, hey bro, do you know about this page? And he was like, yeah, I know about it. He was like, yeah. He's like, I mean, he's a cool guy, but his clips be random. I was like, yeah, it seems like it. I was like, hey man, but it's dope that you just got somebody doing that for you. Just because they like your show that much. Like, that's fucking cool. So, if anybody wants to clip us up.
Put weird music behind us. We don't mind.
Yeah, clip us up and start posting us on a
I'd appreciate it. Put some random song in the background.
I'm sure you would. Just obscurity. But yeah, man. How was your break, though? You went on a little vacay?
I did a little vacay. Just a long weekend. We went up to Richland Center, Wisconsin.
Where's that?
It's like in fucking Bufu, Wisconsin. It's not bad. Bro, we got off the highway and we drove another 50 miles on a straight road.
That's crazy.
It was legit in the middle.
Was it like northern Wisconsin?
I think it's more central-ish.
Okay.
And to be honest, I didn't look at I looked at the map, but I didn't look at where I was based on like how much more north I could have gone.
Do you know what the nearest like recognizable town was? Or city?
Went past Madison. Okay. Madison, right?
Yeah, Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah.
So I drove past it.
Okay.
So that would be the closest. Somewhere over there.
And then 50 more miles.
50 more miles. Like more highway and then 50 more miles.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it was very beautiful out there. It was, and we had there was 11 of us total. Every couple had their own bedroom.
Oh, very nice.
So it was a big cabin. People were cooking the whole time. We just it was like.
Were there other cabins nearby, or was this like a singular cabin?
It was like a singular.
Have neighbors?
It was a cabin amongst like farmland that you drove by houses to get to, and so the little area we were in had 2 cabins on it, and nobody else is in the other cabin though.
Okay. Was the other cabin as big as your cabin? Did it look as big?
No, we had the nicer of the 2.
Gotcha.
Because ours was like right on it was like a little pond. So ours was on the pond.
Oh, that's cool.
We had like a little dock that you would we hung out on. That's where the fire pit was.
Oh, okay, nice. Anybody bring their dogs? Were dogs welcome?
No dogs.
The cabin didn't allow dogs, or just nobody decided to bring
I think nobody decided to bring it. I have to imagine. I don't know. It's a cabin.
Right,
you
would assume most cabins
I don't know.
would allow dogs. But yeah, that's true. Some of them might be like...
Yeah, like this is the kind of cabin, like there was a pool table and a big-ass TV, like multiple TV, like...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice house. That it's wood. Bro, a lot of fucking deer heads, though. And an excessive amount.
What did you expect at a cabin in the middle of Bufu, Wisconsin?
3 tops, maybe.
How many were there?
Fuck, dude.
There were more than 3?
Yeah, I was gonna say, too many.
God damn.
And I get it, because as we were going in, like I almost ran into deer because I was speeding. But regardless, I saw so many deer while we were out there, and then we kept seeing those like deer, like treehouse things, and I was like, this is just clearly a big hunting area where they're just tons of them, and they're just murdering deer,
just taking them off the map.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Now I'm curious to know how many deer heads there. I wish you would have counted them.
I want to say like 15. 15? But it's probably too much.
Jeez. Was there one? How many rooms were there?
Well, this is the thing. It was like in the living room, but it was like
also
deer head.
Yeah, that's excessive. Yeah. That's fucking excessive, bro. I thought you meant like there was maybe like 1 or 2 in each room.
No.
They were all just lined up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
So he was just intense. Like murking families. He's just, I'm taking them all out.
Yep. And he put everybody out. Crazy. I imagine this being like together. Owned by a couple, and the man being the hunter and the wife being like, "You're not putting this in my house." So he's like, I'll put it in the cabin that we Airbnb.
That's crazy. It's too many deer heads. Have you ever seen a moose in person?
Yes, when I was a kid.
Okay. There's this, shit happens, right? Like on TikTok and stuff. There's always like some new trend that pops up out of nowhere. But one of the later topics of discussion has been people didn't realize how large a moose actually is. There are a lot of people who assume that they're like deer size, if not maybe a little bigger. They don't realize that in comparison to a deer, a moose is enormous.
Yeah.
It's like a bus-sized deer. Like if a deer is like a Honda Accord, you know what I mean? Like a moose is like a Ford F-150.
Aren't they like, they don't have like the girth, but aren't they like elephant sized?
Like height-wise?
Height-wise.
Probably pretty close, yeah.
They just don't have like the meat.
Yeah, the mass of
an elephant.
Yeah, but no,
they're fucking enormous.
They're huge, yeah. It's crazy. So I just thought that was funny. So I was wondering if you were mentioning the deer, so I was like, I wonder if are there moose in Wisconsin?
I don't know. I didn't see any. I don't know where wild moose lie.
I know they're in Canada.
But you know what always confuses me too? The difference between buffalo and bison and its location. Like they're damn near the same animal.
Really?
But the location matters.
I didn't know that. What? So bison are American, right?
Then buffalo are somewhere else. Whatever it is, it's like one is in the U.S. and one's not in the U.S. But they're like damn near the same animal.
That's crazy.
Are you looking it up?
No, I was going to.
You can. I think I'm right. I feel like I read that the last time I was at the zoo, but I could be misremembering.
I gotta go to the zoo, man. Joey just asked to go to the zoo. I gotta take her to the zoo.
Take her
before it gets too cold. Bro, the cold came out of nowhere. I feel like
it went
temperature
from too fucking hot.
Yeah,
to like, is it about to be fall?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is happening? And we had a week of like 90s, and then the next week it was like high 60s, 70s.
I like it though.
I love it.
Nice out.
It is nice out.
But
I do enjoy it.
When we were in Wisconsin, it was like, I'm gonna say like 5 degrees colder. Like we were in hoodies the whole time.
That's nice. No, that's perfect. That's what you want.
Yeah. Also, they wanted to swim in the pond, and I was like, it's too fucking cold to swim in this pond right now.
Probably cut down on the bugs too that you would have experienced. Was the bugs bad?
So we didn't I didn't experience any mosquitoes or anything like that. We kept leaving the doors open. We had like 1 billion fucking flies.
Oh, I bet.
So the flies were bad, but that's just like our own downfall of
leaving the doors
people
open.
Kept leaving doors open. It's like it's funny because some of these people have children.
Yeah.
We all acted like we're young kids at this fucking... Like, the place we also, like, we cleaned it at the end. We had it so messy. There's just snacks everywhere.
That's what you're supposed to do on vacation, man. You just leave shit out. You're just like, fuck it.
I was telling you out there, I think my favorite part is I got an ultimate Frisbee game, but, all of us are. The youngest person there was 30 years old, right? So we're all in our early 30s.
I need you to stop talking about 30 as if it's just the downfall of man.
It is.
It's not, bro. It's not. I just turned 32. I'm fine. I feel the same.
You don't feel the difference between 32 and 29?
No.
You're a fucking liar.
I mean, I felt like shit at 29 too, so maybe that's a part of it.
Bro, I remember I turned 30. I was playing soccer with Sharif. One of his pickup games. I twisted my ankle and I was like, this is a big deal now. Like, I got up to try to walk it off and I fucking couldn't.
You're like,
my ankle became a balloon.
If I was 5 years younger, goddamn it.
I used to be able to get up, walk it off, and keep playing. I was like, guys, I can't play.
I mean, you did run like 3 marathons with pnemounia in the thunderstorm. So
I like that you make it sound so much more epic. But yeah, I could do that shit. But now, man, nah. But we're playing Ultimate Frisbee. We played to 5, so like the halfway point, so 3-ish. Everybody, take a break. One person, and then everybody simultaneously sat down wherever they were.
Hilarious.
And everybody's just like,
that's hilarious.
I was like, man, we're not young no more.
Somebody finally said it. Let's take a fucking break.
It was like a game of chicken. Like,
shit.
People didn't want to be the first to say it.
That's funny.
And then we were like, what should we play to? It was like we were like 4-4, and somebody was like, what are we playing to? And somebody else 5.
That's it.
Somebody else win by 2. No, first to 5 wins.
Did your team win?
We did.
Nice.
Dead.
Better believe it.
Ow.
Yeah.
I also played spike ball for the first time.
You play what ball?
Spike ball.
The fuck
you know that one you see on the beach with the little net,
the little trampoline,
net,
and then you just like keep hitting it.
Yeah,
that sounds fun. Was it fun?
It was fun. It's as fun as it looks.
It looks fun. Yeah. I always see it. I'm like, shit, that looks fun, man.
Yeah. I got to learn the rules, and I got the hang of it.
Question for you.
Sure.
Out of all you can count any sport you want, right? What sport do you think there is the biggest gap between an amateur and a professional? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if, for example, because I heard somebody say this. Somebody said tennis, right? So me walking onto the court for the first time as an amateur to play a professional, right? Like, what sport has that biggest gap of like, yeah, there's no fucking way an amateur stands a chance?
It honestly might be tennis.
You think so?
I also thought golf right away. There's
not
not many people
like
walking in and crushing golf. You could be good at driving, but
I feel like
that's only going to get you past your first hit.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna piss some people off. I feel like golf is just as much luck as anything else. Like, don't get me wrong. I think there's skill involved.
But just luck?
But there's a certain amount of luck.
Have you golfed?
Yes. Not for real.
You miniature golf? Is that what you're saying?
Listen.
Yeah, miniature golf is luck, Nick. I agree.
I think as an amateur golfer, right? I think you have... Let's say if a professional golfer has a fucking... And I'm just going to make up some numbers, but... Let's just say if a professional golfer has a 80% chance of hitting a hole-in-one, right? I think as an amateur golfer, I don't think your odds are that much lower.
It's so much lower.
I think that there's a certain amount of luck where like they can hit a hole-in-one and you can also hit a hole-in-one.
Let's go golfing.
That's fine.
I've golfed 2, maybe 3 times in my life, and it was like I was like 18, 19, 20.
And it was just terrible?
I wasn't terrible, but I have to imagine. But I didn't have a good gauge because I was playing with somebody that had the same amount of experience. I was playing with Billy.
Oh, wow.
You remember back in the day, right? Neither of us were fucking golfers. Yeah. So we were evenly matched for each other. But I have to imagine if I played with somebody that knew what they were doing, they would probably smoke me. So this is the thing. So like your question's interesting in the sense that like if you do any professional, like we're not walking onto a soccer field and playing Messi. You know what
Right, yeah.
We're getting fucking demolished.
Oh, yeah.
If we were to say, what... Can I tweak your question a little bit?
Okay, okay.
What sport that you can walk onto with somebody that's not a professional athlete, but does it regularly and you can keep up with them? I think that's a closer question.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because Messi's fucking me up. But, like, if you play soccer fucking in a league for the last 10 years, I walking onto that soccer field, my cocky ass, I'm going to be fine.
Right. So I'm not talking about getting, like, the best fucking version of that, right? Like, I'm not saying I'm going to step onto a basketball court with 90s Michael Jordan.
Right.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. But I mean, like, maybe I can step up to the mound against a fucking minor league baseball pitcher.
I know I can. I'm shit at baseball.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. Like, you're not the best in the world at it, but you are a professional in the sense that you can be, right? So, like, you know, like I said, fucking minor league baseball, right? Fucking even like let's say a D1 college athlete. Taking age out of the equation, though.
Not to say more thing about. I was about to say that. I'm 33. They're fucking destroyed.
Take age out of the equation.
We had
let's say you at your prime versus them at their prime.
Oh, me at my prime. Me at my prime. Fuck some people out.
So
I was pretty athletic at one point.
What sport do you think has the biggest gap? Because my first thought, honestly, when I heard this question, was fighting. I'm like, an amateur fighter who steps into the ring with a pro-level MMA fighter is getting a dog shit beat out of him. But at the same time, you could get off a lucky punch and knock somebody out. You might break your hand in the process, but it's possible. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's possible. We see, like, I've seen lower level MMA fighters step into the ring with, like, higher tier guys and put up a decent fight.
Okay.
You know, maybe they didn't get knocked out in 30 seconds. They went all 3 5-minute rounds.
So you're not saying you and... Are you saying... Because me, I'm getting fucked up. Are you saying I'm just saying generally people?
What sport do you think has the biggest gap between an amateur and like a professional? Like a walk on.
Obvious answer that I'm not thinking of.
Because I heard tennis. Somebody did say tennis.
I get tennis.
Because tennis is fucking tough, bro. Like, the physics of tennis make no sense to me. I
haven't played enough to even really know.
Bro, the strength and the force at which they swing that racket and still manage to aim where that ball goes fucking seems impossible to me.
Have you done pickleball?
No.
Yeah, neither have I.
It took me a long time. Though.
I know. It took me a long time to see people playing it because nobody does it around here. And then eventually I started it like right at this park.
Yeah, I see people play it all the time. Like, I see people with their full blown, they got a pickleball set in their trunk at all times. Yeah. So as soon as they see a tennis court, bam, setting up pickleball, ready to go. Like, it's crazy to me how popular that sport is. But yeah, like, racket sports are crazy.
Yeah,
even like professional level ping pong.
I wasn't good at racquetball when I did it either.
Yeah,
I played against my brother. He smoked me.
But you know what I feel like is the exception?
What?
Badminton. I feel like
everybody's good at badminton.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people. I've seen professional level badminton players, and I'm like, I feel like I could see somebody at a badminton court play as well as you are.
People that you would think would be terrible are good at badminton. Like, I've had people, I'm like, you're gonna suck, and then they're smacking it back, and I'm like, I am so impressed by you right now. I thought you would have whiffed every one of these. Like,
but tennis, bro, tennis seems impossible. You ever tried to hit a tennis ball with a racket with all your strength?
I don't think I've ever actually done. Like, I remember being on a tennis court as a child with my friends at the park. I don't think I've ever really.
No, I've tried to really play that shit. It feels impossible. Like, cause you swing, and maybe because I was a baseball player, maybe I was swinging the racket like a baseball bat. Cause every time I would swing full force, I'm sending it over the fence, and I'm like, how do they send that bitch straight? I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
So that one will be tough. is that the tough? Like, is that the one though? Because soccer also seems impossible to me, and maybe it's just the idea of like maneuvering a ball with my feet. I don't like somebody having that much control. It doesn't feel impossible for me
because I've played a lot of soccer. Not that I'm great, but I've played a lot. And so, like, even when I play against really good people, you just fucking chase their asses down anyways.
Yeah. I guess a big part of it is stamina.
You got to get your cardio is good. You're going to be fine. Yeah. I'm going to say, I think tennis actually is the right answer.
I think tennis is the right answer?
Yeah.
Tennis
Would you have done a softball league?
Yeah.
I was very close about being a part of one. I was going to tell you.
Yeah, I would do a softball league.
All right.
Yeah.
If the opportunity presents itself again.
I'll let me know.
We, Andrea's cousin, asked me to join Mondays. But he did co-ed. And so I was like joining a bunch of strangers. And he didn't have any women, so we couldn't join the co-ed. And then he moved it to like Wednesday nights. But I have like a bunch of like random shit on the next couple of Wednesdays. Gotcha. I was like, I wouldn't be able to. Like, I got some wedding shit coming up that I'm like, I would have to skip like half of these. But I was going to text you because I was like, I know who's good at baseball. And I think those skills are going to translate to softball.
They translate pretty well, yeah. I mean, the ball's a little bit bigger, but.
Just makes it easier.
Yeah, true. Bigger target, right? Is baseball up there? What? See, because to me, there's a lot of sports where I feel like luck can play a big factor.
Your mind.
Bro, like, do I think I can hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball? No. Do I think if I spent enough time in a batting cage, could I do it? Yeah. Yeah. I might not hit a lot, you know what I mean? But I think I can hit one. I think I can hit one pitch coming at me 90 miles an hour.
Just go to the batting cages.
Just fucking, like, just close my eyes and swing. And you could eventually hit it. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you, on most sports, you would be able to figure it out?
I think there's a good amount of sports I could figure it out.
Do you think you could pole vault?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My.
I think I could pole vault.
Have you ever noticed, I don't even know the name of that fucking pond thing is, but when you're going down Lakeshore Drive, going south, there's that pond. That long pond people are always fishing in.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not like Michigan, but on the other side, right?
Yeah.
And people are rowing.
It's right by a dock, right? It was where you see it's like a bunch of boats, and then the one pond.
Have you noticed the people rowing it?
I have, yeah.
I don't know what it is. I've never had a desire to row, except for I'm driving to work early in the morning and I see these people.
Row?
And part of me is like, I feel like I would crush.
Rowing?
I think I would be a great rower.
See, so here's the thing. They have rowing machines at the gym. I feel like you go spend a few months on one of them bitches.
And you be solid.
And you be good. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain sport. Like, I'm not trying to diminish anyone's skill or hard work or effort.
So many people.
But, like, I feel like there's certain... I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What do you feel like is the sport that has the biggest gap between an amateur and a professional? Are we agreeing it's tennis?
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably another, like,
we were talking about golf earlier.
answer.
Golf is also the only sport that you could be like middle-aged and have like a beer belly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you spend a few Sundays. That's what I mean. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that anybody can make a hole in one. I'm not saying you're gonna step onto the course for the very first time and hit a hole in one.
I feel like you're equating miniature golf too much.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm thinking of full I'm thinking of full golf. I feel like
18 holes is what you're looking for.
18 holes, yeah, I know. I know I said like that's mini golf. I feel like you get the right wind conditions. You know what I mean? You're on maybe an easier fucking hole. Like, I feel like you could hit that hole in one.
You know what I also feel like has the least?
What's that?
If we count it as a sport, any NASCAR/driving sport.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I could do it now.
Right? Hop behind the wheel. Like, what are you telling me? You just go in a circle, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, keep turning left. You're fine. It's fucking...
You don't even put headlights on this car because we don't drive at night. Like, you're taking everything that would make this more difficult out of the equation.
Yeah.
I ain't got no passengers. You know what I mean? I ain't got no backseat drivers telling me what the fucking slow down. Like, I got this, bro. Strap me in. We fucking in it. Yeah, man. Tennis just seemed so the two sports that just seem like that like feel impossible for me to fathom are like tennis and soccer. Cause I'm just like, maybe I'm just fucking coordinated with my feet.
So that's the feet. So basketball you feel fine.
Yeah.
Hockey?
I suck at basketball, but here's the thing. I grew up only playing hand sports. You know what I mean? Like, so the idea of soccer is like, how am I controlling this ball with my feet?
How do you feel about hockey?
Oh, I like hockey. I've been on the ice before. I could do it.
You'd be fine.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
Yeah, I'd be terrible. I'm the worst ice skater.
I'd get fucked up. I'd get checked.
Street hockey on my feet, I can do that. You put me on some skates.
Hockey. Oh, like some roller skates?
No, I'm saying, no. You did in gym class, you didn't do it. In gym class, you would get.
In gym class, we played ice hockey.
What kind of bougie fucking school were
what do you
mean?
Going
to?
That's the class
you had an ice hockey rink?
Yeah.
In your school?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
My gym class was, my elective gym class was team sports. Ice hockey was a part of the curriculum. That's how I know that I could get on that ice.
And have that. They just give us hockey sticks and we're just on our feet, just fucking running around.
I feel like the key for me during ice hockey was to just abandon all caution. Just throw caution to the wind and just recklessly skate. You know what I mean? Like, just get in there, get that puck, and move that bitch to the other side of the ice as fast as you can. Throw caution to the wind and just go. Score like 4 goals one game, bro. I was in it. Now, could I play against a D1 athlete? I don't know. But I get on that ice. You know what I mean? Like,
you'd be throwing caution to the wind. You'd be
throwing caution to the wind. I'd be fucking in there.
Nick, my ass would be on the side just trying to stay up with the wall. You'd be like, I'm passing it. Don't pass it to me, Nick. Don't pass it to me.
Sean.
No, hang on to it.
It's coming your way.
Bro, honestly, we went ice skating, and I told Andrea that I can't ice skate. Like, I was like I am bad.
You said, listen, I get it. I know in all the rom-coms, the guy knows how to skate. They keep the girl
I'm not
up.
That guy.
They stop you from falling. You hold them. They lean on them. That ain't me.
We're the opposite, because she's great. So she kept me up. Bro, she's like, she compares me to Bambi, where like we spread the leg. Like,
yeah,
I'm just like fucking
sprawl out on the ice.
And she took me to the Mag Mile one or whatever, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's not the rink where it's all flat. It's the fucking figure 8 thing.
Yeah,
that
has elevation, right?
And I was like, why would you do this to me? And I know the slope's only slight, but I'm like, oh fuck. Terrible. I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, you gotta abandon logic, bro, and just move.
All right,
don't fear the repercussions of falling.
Next, I told her I was gonna come with like knee pads and shit and elbow pads, so I could like really go for it. She's like, I will be so embarrassed. Don't you fucking dare. I was like, what do you mean?
If anything, you just encouraged me more.
Yeah,
I'm definitely putting on these fucking knee pads and elbow pads now. That's funny. All right, I had another question for you. How much time are we in? Where we at now?
32 minutes.
All right, fuck it. So here's my thing. So I saw, again, another thing I saw on TikTok, right? I'm going to adjust the question a little bit. So the original question was, if there was a dinner date competition, right? This is non-romantic, though. This isn't a romantic thing. It's just it's a dinner date.
A non-romantic date.
Yeah. So it's a dinner date competition where you and someone else of your choosing will be paired up with another couple. Again, this is not a romantic thing. So it could be any couple. It could be a romantic. It could be like a couple of significant others. It could be a couple of pals. You never know. But you're paired up with random couples and you're trying to see who could be like the best dinner date guess. You don't know anything about these people going into it. You got the dinner date lasts 2 hours, right? And you just have no information of who you're going to be on a date with. So the thought process is that you don't know what their interests are. You don't know what they're going to want to talk about. You don't know if they are socially awkward. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know anything about these people, but you have to like present yourself as a great guest, right? As a good dinner date partner of like, hey, we get in there, we make them laugh. We find common interests, things like, so it's a competition to see who is the best dinner date guest. The original question is, who would you pick as your partner? Considering it's not romantic. So it doesn't have to be your significant other. It could be anybody you want. I thought instead of us picking who we would pick, because we could end up picking somebody that our audience doesn't know who the fuck we're talking about, right? That's not interesting content.
Right.
If you and I were partners,
okay,
do you think we could win this competition?
To be the most interesting.
To be like the most interesting, the most entertaining, the most just personable, right? Like just everything that you want out of a good like dinner date. Do you think we could be the best duo there? Let's say we're going up against 100 other couples. And again, it doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic couple, just couples as in two people. Because I think we fucking crushed.
I think our skills that we learned while working together at Best Buy are really gonna shine through.
I think our entire relationship would, like, if anything, that is the pinnacle.
That's our ability. That bullshit with people,
bro. Our entire the foundation that we've built. This would be. If we were building a skyscraper, bro, this is the peak. We've made it to the top. This would be the ultimate challenge, but also I feel like it wouldn't even be difficult for us.
Yeah, you know what it is like I think I would just start really saying really ridiculous things that I would find funny and hope that it works. But you have this unique skill where you're able to zero in on some random ass thing about the person, and you just happen to know a bunch of shit about it. And so you'll just bring it. You'll be like, man, that Stitch, that's the Chris Crossy 3000, isn't it? And they're like, how did you know it was the Chris Crossy 3000? And then you guys will talk about it for like 45 minutes. Bro, and I'll be looking at you like, the fuck are you talking about?
Between the two of us, bro, we'd have every subject covered. The only place where I feel like we would be at a bit of a disadvantage is if we get a sports duo. If we get a couple guys who are just all about sports.
Right, they want, yeah. I will be able to.
That would be the biggest challenge. But even that, I feel like we could figure it out. You know what I mean?
When we were talking about the other episode where you just say the most generic shit, you're just like, man, like they just got to throw the ball. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Stop running the plays.
Between that and conversations like we literally just had, you know what I mean? Like, we can easily shift it. We don't have to talk sports stats. Just be like, hey, man, what's your shit? Football's your shit? Let me ask you a question.
And we're just there like, wait, hold on. Super salad. Wait, what'd you say? Hold on. If your significant other.
Bro, like I feel like there's so many topics that surround sports that we would never actually have to talk about any.
Yeah, no, that's a good part. You know we wouldn't be bringing up ridiculous things about sports.
We're smart enough, we're quick enough, and we're clever enough to just navigate that fucking conversation. Like, there's no way I'd be taken out by a sports duo. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get the best of me. It's just not happening. And I mean, like, I watch some sports. Like, bro, they just so happen to have UFC in the rotation of sports they watch. Done deal. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Like, I'm in it.
Here you could just easily start talking about even stupid shit. Like, you could talk about baseball without talking about baseball. You could be like, man, but Wrigley Field, like, smaller field, but the location. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could spend so much time on that.
You'd
You're
be
like,
like,
you go to a Sox game, but they're gonna lose, and then you're like, where do you go afterwards? There's no place to go afterwards.
You're like, I live in Wrigleyville. It's amazing.
Yeah,
you know, there's so much to do other than just watch.
The Bears are leaving Soldier Field. You can talk about so much shit that's not about the actual sport.
See how quick that was? We got that shit in the bag, bro. We kill that. Oh man, 100%. We murder that competition.
Yeah.
We murder that competition. I'm trying to. Are there any other hurdles we would face? Because
sports was the big one.
Yeah, sports immediately stuck out to me. Other than that, all facets of nerdom we got covered.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, they're a Harry Potter fan. Bam. I ain't got shit to say, but you got a lot to say.
You got all the anime.
I got anime. We both got comics. You know what I mean? Like, that's easy. Fucking.
I know enough Star Wars
That's
to get by.
Like, we can get by. Like, bro, we can get by in almost any conversation. Like pets. You want to talk about pets? Money, right? You want to talk about shit. You just want to talk about animals in general? Money. Hell, you want to talk about architecture? We got that shit covered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Chicago not only has the largest, but also not only the second largest, but the largest female design building in the world. We hold the record for 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know what else is crazy? Sean's fiance has met that woman.
Yeah.
Apparently she's not a good person.
I don't know if we should say that. Not on the record. I was like, don't say it, Nick.
That's dinner date conversation.
That is dinner date conversation. I mean? Yep.
We can talk about anything.
Yeah.
Be in it. We win that competition, bro. Smash it. Fucking.
Hey, Nick, that's our issue. Competitions like that don't exist. We need the competition.
We do need that competition. Also,
that's where we're going flourish.
The competitiveness in me would also come out, and I'd be like, "There's no way I'm fucking losing." Because you also got to have that edge too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to want it.
You got to want it. And I'm like, yeah, no. If I decided to compete, I decided that I want to win. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm here for. So, we gotta have fun to win. Anyway, speaking of winning in competitions, do you remember a few weeks ago? Sorry. Music, we got that shit, bro. Like, you want to do karaoke? Bro, we're in it. Name a song, I guarantee you one of us can sing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pull up a song we don't know the lyrics to. It's not going to happen.
He totally could.
No, 100%.
I always know the lyrics wrong.
You one of those?
That's what I think the lyrics are. That's what I'm singing.
I'm flawless with lyrics, bro. I'm flawless. It pisses Tally off. She's always like, "What do you know this?" Because I know. God damn it. All right. So anyway, a couple weeks ago, we talked about Comic-Con, and a big section this year was comic book news.
Yeah,
because we didn't get a lot of movie and TV shows.
Most of it.
We got mostly comic book news. Do you remember me mentioning the DC event that's coming up called DC KO?
The bracket.
Yeah, correct.
I remember.
They released the full bracket.
Okay. I didn't know this. I didn't look closely at it, though.
Yeah,
so I didn't know they released it.
If you remember...
I've been reading the comics leading up to it. I've been trying to be prepared.
Yeah. If you remember when I first mentioned it, they had only filled in a few spots, but we hadn't gotten any actual matchups. All 32 spots are filled up now. We got the full fucking bracket. And you better believe, Sean, we're going to do this bracket. The question is, do we do the entire bracket this episode? Or do we do just like first round?
I kind of like having it. I like that. I liked when we did the March Madness thing.
And we spaced it out?
We spaced it out.
Okay. Because, I mean, first matchup is 16 matches.
Yeah, let's just do the first.
All right, let's see. Let's see how we go.
Unless we really fucking fly through it.
Yeah, which is possible. Because some of these people, we might be like, I don't know how that would go. All right, you ready for first matchup?
Yep, let's do it.
First matchup right off the gate. I feel like this is an easy one. I don't even know how they're going to do this. We got Superman, the Man of Steel himself.
Superman,
right.
Next.
Yeah, literally, right? Listen to this pairing. Versus Giganta.
Interesting. doesn't even feel close to me, to be honest with you.
He's just knocking her big ass over.
Right.
Her being bigger makes no difference.
Yeah.
That's Superman. So yeah,
That's
there's
Superman.
not much discussion to that.
If they don't make it Superman, I'm going to be real annoyed.
Oh yeah, it'd be ridiculous. All right, next up, Captain Atom versus Power Girl. Now, to me, this one instantly more interesting.
Captain
closer.
Atom versus Power Girl. Okay.
Power Girl. So as in
Supergirl grown up.
Supergirl grown up. Yep. A little stronger.
Definitely more
wiser.
of an interesting fight, considering that Captain Atom can do the whole red radiation solar thing.
Yeah.
Right? That said...
It's been used as a contingency against Superman before.
Right. I still think it's Power Girl.
No, I agree. I still think it's Power Girl too.
But it's going to be a good fight. That's probably going to be a fun one to read.
Yeah, I think it'd be a bit of a brawl for sure.
Yeah. They're both... one ain't destroying the other. They're both getting bloody on that one.
Yeah, but I do think... I agree with you. I think Power Girl comes out on top.
Yeah. We did that episode a while back where I talked about how powerful Captain Atom is and how he can actually like manipulate shit. But still give it to Power Girl.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I don't think they're gonna like make him do something insane.
Yeah, I agree. That's the other thing. They haven't released a ton of detail, so I don't know like the full context
And why they're fighting.
of why they're fighting, what's at stake.
What if they took our idea and they have them randomly drawed into random fucking arenas?
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Somebody listen to this episode, be like, I'm writing that shit.
I'm writing it. All right, next up we got... Okay, so that means out of bracket 1, we got Superman up against Captain Atom in the next fight.
I thought we're giving to Power Girl. We're giving to Captain Atom?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. So Superman versus Power Girl will then be...
Yeah, we're going to wait till next week to talk about
the winning matchup. All right. Next one. We got Guy Gardner versus Firestorm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a good fight.
That is a good fight. A Lantern versus Firestorm. So admittedly, I don't know a ton about Guy Gardner. And I'm trying to not just use the version that I just saw in the Superman movie as my reference. Because I understand that that's probably like the extreme of how goofy he could be. I gotta imagine as a Lantern, he's probably not always like that. Like, I'm sure he has some moments.
It's definitely embellished.
Yeah, right? So I'm trying to not just use that as the reference. I'm trying to think more comic book Guy Gardner. But I don't know a shit ton about comic book Guy Gardner.
I'm going to go Firestorm.
But I agree. I think I'm going Firestorm too.
I mean, because I think what makes me feel better if you're just gonna put any old Green Lantern against Firestorm. Firestorm's pretty fucking powerful.
He is powerful. I don't know if he beats Hal or John, but
he's beating Kyle.
Again, I don't know a ton about Kyle. I know he's like
he's
the
you think he's
creative
beating
one.
Kilowog?
Oh, that's a good one. Maybe.
Let's give it to Firestorm.
I don't
that
think
one's also very close.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be like Sinestro. I think Sinestro would beat him.
It feels like these characters must have fought already.
Maybe. Wow. All right, so we're giving it to Firestorm. Cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we got our first Flash, Jay Garrick versus Cheetah.
Fun.
And that is fun.
That is a fun fight.
Cheetah is insanely quick. We've talked about this before. We talked about the top speedsters. Did we do in both? No, we did both. We each did a list, right? You did DC and I did Marvel. Isn't that how we did it?
Yeah.
Cheetah's on that list. Right?
Cheetah's
She's
on
in the
that
top
list.
10.
And I almost want to look. Is she faster?
Than Jay Garrick? I don't know if she's faster. I don't know if she's faster than any Flash, though. I know she's fast. But if she's faster than a Flash, I don't know. But if anything, you know what's funny? It'd be funny if they just made him race.
Yeah?
They're just like, yeah, this is just a speed battle. You guys just gotta race it out.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe not all these characters are actually fighting.
Maybe not. Maybe Superman and Gigantus match is just an arm wrestling match. I mean, Superman still wins it. That's a big ass arm he's got to throw down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wrote speedsters. That's my issue. Top 10 fastest characters.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, because I'm curious where they both landed.
You're creating a lot of dead air for me, bro.
I know. I need you to fill it, man.
I'm just sitting.
Give me
here.
like a ba da 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 da.
Just sitting there, waiting on you. I don't know how long this Google search is gonna take.
Cheetah is number 6. Jay Garrick is not even on the list.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Listen to our episode back then to hear us break down the list, but real quick, I'll give it to you super fast.
All right.
Starting in reverse order to make it fun. Number 10, Kid Flash. Number 9, Shazam. Number 8, Godspeed. Number 7, Wonder Woman. Number 6, Cheetah. Number 6.
Interesting.
Beating all those speedsters already. Wow. Number 5, Black Racer. Number 4, Superman. Number 3, Reverse Flash. Number 2, Barry Allen. Number 1, Wally West.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Cheetah.
You're gonna give it.
Cheetah's definitely a better fighter, and according to this, she's faster.
So if anything, that's what I was gonna say. Cheetah had the edge with. I think she's a better fighter, but even more importantly than that, I think the amount of aggression and ferocity that she would approach the fight with. I don't know if Jay's ready for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he's fucking coming at her, and this is a Wonder Woman villain, so it's like she's used to getting punched by someone who is on par with Superman, right? In terms of strength and power. So, yeah, I agree. It's Cheetah. It's Cheetah. I mean, even if Jay does, like, out-edge her a bit in speed, let's just say if he managed to, how long can he do it? And how long is it before she just catches him? You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. So, that means that bracket would go Cheetah versus Firestorm, which is crazy.
That answer's obvious, but we'll talk about it later.
Next up, we got. Oh, this one's interesting. It feels obvious. Aquaman versus King Shark.
Aquaman.
Do you think them fighting in the water or on land makes a difference?
Nope.
Yeah, I think Aquaman is.
I think it's Aquaman regardless.
Shark. Yeah.
If they don't write as Aquaman, it's gonna be super ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, even in the water, I think. Yeah, if anything, can Aquaman? I mean,
that fight should take place in the water.
It should. Can Aquaman control King Shark?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because King Shark is isn't he the god of sharks or some bullshit?
Probably. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he'd fuck him up. All right. Next up, we got Connor Hawk. You know Connor Hawk, right? Hawk and Dove, I'm pretty sure. Right? Am I right? Connor Hawk.
Connor Hawk, I thought, was Green Arrow's son.
You're right. Connor Hawk is, known as the second Green Arrow and son of the original Green Arrow, Oliver Queen.
So an archer.
Yeah, so an archer. Connor Hawk.
I don't know a ton about this character.
Fair enough. He's an archer.
I just know he's an archer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Versus Hawkman.
So an archer versus Hawkman. Hawkman.
Yeah, Hawkman's beating the shit out of him, man. I mean,
I think Green Arrow is a little bit closer in the fight, but it's still
I think Green Arrow could pull out enough stops to not decapacitate, but to immobilize Hawkman.
Yeah.
Like, I think he'd have enough arrows and enough tricks up his sleeve to, like, stop him. Once that happens, it's like, once your wings are tied up, bro, you're not, like, you're strong, right? But you're not doing much. All right, so Hawkman. All right, so that means that would go Aquaman versus Hawkman in the next round. Okay, next we got Lex Luthor versus Black Lightning. Now, I like me some Black Lightning.
I know you do.
Being realistic, do I think? No, I mean it's Lex. Unfortunately,
it's Lex Luthor.
It's Lex Luthor. Yeah, he's gonna outsmart him. He creates tech to fight Superman, even though it often fails. Black Lightning is nowhere near the level of Superman, so yeah, I mean, he could pull out something clever, but I doubt it. All right, so yeah, that's Lex Luthor. Next up, we got the Demon Etrigan. The Demon Etrigan. There we go.
Yep.
Versus Supergirl.
We got Power Girl and Supergirl on this list.
Yeah, man.
Etrigan versus Supergirl. You know, I think Supergirl would win, but I bet they give it to Etrigan.
You think so?
I do.
Why?
This Power Girl's already won one round.
So we can't have both.
Can't have both.
Can't have both. I agree. It's Supergirl. I think
Etrigan is the outrageously fucking strong.
No, I know. I still don't think he's Kryptonian level though. I don't think he could be any of the Kryptonians.
But that's the whole like he's magic.
He's magic, right?
Thing going, which is why I think it's gonna go to Etrigan.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them really playing up the whole magic factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that. You're right. Probably Etrigan. Yeah. Fuck. I don't like that choice.
I know.
I don't feel good about that.
Feels wrong, but it's probably where they're going.
I don't like that one. All right. Cool. So that means we go Lex Luthor versus Etrigan the Demon.
We're gonna have fun with this one next week.
All right. Second side. We got right at top, Wonder Woman versus Starro. It's a dumb matchup. Why is Starro fighting? Like the big star. The one with the big ass vulnerable eye. Yes, that one.
Is he taking control of all the characters,
I have no idea. He's just
if he's not, then Wonder Woman.
Even if he is, it's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like Wonder Woman. Okay. Next up, we got Lobo versus Plastic Man.
Lobo.
Don't underestimate Plastic Man.
It's Lobo.
Bro. Plastic Man is crazy strong.
I understand. It's Lobo.
How does Lobo beat Plastic Man, though?
He's going to do something that you and I are not going to foresee. That's going to be outrageously ridiculous. And he's going to be Lobo. He's going to stuff Lobo into a toilet seat or something stupid. Lobo's going to do the Plastic Man, yeah.
Does Lobo's insanity match the level of Plastic Man's insanity?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
The main man.
It's
going to shove him down a toilet or something stupid.
Okay. I wish I had more
Lobo
points to
has got
argue
like
for
the
Plastic
same storyline. You were telling me about the Lion Invincible character. I'm blanking on his name.
Battle Beast.
Battle Beast. Yeah, where he's like from a planet that just fights all the fucking time, and Lobo like killed everybody in his planet.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's like the same fucking story.
Really? All right, fair enough. All right, I guess I'll give it to Lobo. I just don't know how you take out Plastic Man. Can you knock him out?
You can knock him out.
All right, fair enough. So that means we got Wonder Woman versus Lobo in the next round.
I'm excited for that one.
That one's fun. Swamp Thing versus Vixen. That's a very interesting matchup. Who decided that?
Swamp Thing versus Vixen.
The green versus every animal on the face of the earth.
It's Swamp Thing.
I agree.
You said Vixen, and for some reason I thought Raven at first, and I was like, that's an insane fight.
Oh, no, Vixen.
But Vixen. Yeah, Vixen's getting beat by Swamp Thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree. I
like Vixen a lot.
I think she's going to put up a good fight, but yeah, just the amount of, I guess, weapons at Swamp Thing's disposal. You know what's funny, though? What's funny, though, is I feel like this is one of those matchups where the location could actually make all the difference.
Yeah.
Right? Like if they fought on a fucking savannah, I think that's Vixen all day long.
Can he also make plants come to him? Can he just like simultaneously grow that shit all around him?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I think he can.
But do the conditions matter? There's not much you're growing in a desert.
I think he can grow big ass fucking redwoods trees in like an instant.
Gotta do some more research on Swamp Thing.
I could be wrong. I think he can though.
All right, so you want to give it? Yeah, we'll give it to Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Cyborg versus Batwoman.
Cyborg.
Interesting. Why?
I mean, Batwoman's a better fighter.
Yeah.
But what is it gonna matter when Cyborg's shooting you
Just
with his
boom
gun?
tubes you away.
Boom tubes you. Fucking yeah.
All right, that's fair. We'll give it to Cyborg. All right.
I mean, that's like one of those things. Like if it was a different Bat family member, this may be like Batman for sure. Nightwing, probably around there. I start struggling.
Yeah, I get that.
Who could take on Cyborg?
You know what's funny? I honestly think Batgirl would have a better chance against Cyborg than Batwoman. Yeah. I think Barbara Gordon would put up a better fight than Cassandra Cain.
Batwoman's gotten so much popularity.
She has, yeah.
And I don't know that I 100% understand why.
I don't know, people like her, man. She had you know what it is?
She got her own fucking CW show.
It's comics, bro. Like, all it takes is one really good run of a character for their popularity to, like, skyrocket. You know who's super popular in comics right now?
Who?
Poison Ivy. Because she has a current run that everybody fucking raves about. Everybody's like, this current run of Poison Ivy is fantastic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next
It's just called Poison Ivy?
Yeah, it's just Poison Ivy.
Right.
Just her own solo series. Next up, we got the big guy himself. The one everybody's been waiting for. We got Batman up against... Oh my goodness, what? I'm reading this for the first time as well. Just so you know. I haven't read this list. I think the only one I knew about was Superman versus Giganta. Other than that, I'm reading this for the first time. Batman versus Starfire. That's a wash. That's an absolute wash. Why would they even put her up against him?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
Nope.
That's not even a challenge for Batman.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need prep time for her.
He's good right now.
He could just show up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He could just show up, fucking utility belt. He didn't even need the cape. Just give him the utility belt and his boots, and he's in it, and she's out of there.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, bro. All right. Oh, this is where all the Bat family is. Goddamn. Red Hood versus... Oh, interesting. Red Hood versus Damian Wayne. Ooh, they're bogus for putting the Bat family up against each other.
Yeah, they are.
Does Jason Todd beat Damian Wayne?
How young is Damian right now?
I'm assuming early teens, maybe. Like a 13-year-old Damian.
I'm gonna give it to Red Hood.
You're really... See, I'm the opposite. I kind of give it...
Damian's taking
I lean more towards Damian, yeah. I think in terms of actual combat skill, I think Damian is a superior fighter. And you can't even factor in kill instinct. Because if we're really talking about it, Damian has a much higher kill instinct than Red Hood does. Damian was bred to be a fucking assassin. Jason just woke up from the damn Lazarus pit and was like, I'm just going to kill people now. Jason had a rough childhood, but Jason's childhood is not Damian's childhood.
True.
All Jason has on him right now is age. But you can't even necessarily say his age equates to experience because he was dead for a portion of it.
You make a good argument. We'll go Damian.
I think it's Damian, man. I think hand-to-hand combat, I think Damian's taking that one.
Right.
But then you got father versus son in the next one. Which is actually, I think that's what they're going to do.
Probably.
Like, it's going to be father versus son. I mean, or else you got Batman versus Red Hood, which we already know how that goes, right? Like, we could argue Red Hood versus Damian. We're not arguing Red Hood versus Batman.
True.
Batman is beating the shit out of Red Hood. You know what I mean?
True.
At least you introduce Damian, and there's that level of, like, father versus son.
Yeah.
I think Batman would have a much easier time putting aside his emotions for Jason if it's for the greater good than he would for Damian. Even though he failed Jason, he knows what Jason has become. So I feel like he'd be like, you just still ain't ready, young blood. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Versus Damian is like, this is my boy. This is actually my blood. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. All right. Next bracket. We got Zatanna versus Big Barda. That's a tough one.
That is tough.
That's a tough one.
Zatanna, Big Barda.
I mean, we know who has the edge in strength, right?
Right.
But boy, Zatanna is a powerful ass sorceress.
Let's go Zatanna.
I think it's Zatanna too.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I think Big Barda might have some like New Gods tech that might be able to deal with some of Zatanna's magic. But I do ultimately think she can take her. Like Zatanna can take that W. All right. Last one. We got Harley Quinn versus Metamorpho.
It's Metamorpho.
Does Harley Quinn's insanity and unpredictability play a factor in this fight?
Yeah, it's still Metamorpho, though.
What do you think he's doing to take her out?
Metamorpho is like one of those characters where like he can do like he's
anything.
limited by his imagination. It's hard to say what he's going to do in particular.
Or his knowledge,
he could
right?
turn into a poison gas. Like
that's what I was thinking about. That was my first thought process, right? Let me turn into a knockout gas and just put her out, or a poison gas. I could very easily see some comic book shit happening of like he thinks he took her out with that, but he didn't because she's Harley Quinn. She's used to dealing with poison gases all the time. She's used to dealing with toxic fumes. Like she's so much so she's built up so like a certain level of immunity where like that shit don't affect
see them
her.
writing that.
And then she just knocks him out with like a baseball bat or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what I don't know why that's the way that played out in my head.
That's ridiculous.
But that's
though.
how that played out in my head.
Yeah.
Like he thinks like, oh, I'm gonna just gas her out.
That's nothing compared to the Joker toxin.
Right. And she just
then
wakes up and she's just like, ha, 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 that was fun. Let's go again. You know what I mean? Like something just absurd like that happening. And then she just manages to take him out. I want to say Metamorpho, right? Like realistically, I want to say Metamorpho. But the comic book nerd in me is like,
are we answering
I know
what we
how
think
ridiculous this is
going
to be,
or who we think would win?
I guess that's the question. Because I feel like some of them we were like, no, this is who's going to. But there's been a couple where I'm like, I know how they're going to write that. And this is who's probably going to win. In this scenario, I 100% think they're going to make Harley Quinn win.
Because she's such a popular character.
Yeah, they're not going to take her out round one. Who the fuck cares about Metamorpho?
Right.
That's probably why they put him there. Because nobody gives a shit about him.
He's popular enough because he was in a Superman movie, but ain't that popular.
Yeah, exactly. He was popular enough to make the bracket. I'm actually surprised he made the bracket.
Right.
It's probably because of the movie. But yeah, to make it to the next round, no, I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, if I'm putting that aside, if we're just talking flat out who we think will win, it is Metamorpho.
Right. You want to go Harley Quinn so we try to be more accurate to what they're going to write?
I don't know. What do you think?
Fuck it, let's go Harley Quinn.
All right, we'll do Harley Quinn. That means we got Harley Quinn.
We've already stated for the record we know Metamorpho wins, though.
Yeah. But the comic book absurdity is going to be Harley Quinn wins this fight. So then that means it's going to be Zatanna versus Harley Quinn. Which again, I'm like, they're going to have Harley Quinn win that fight. And that's going to be ridiculous.
But Santana versus Metamorpho is a more interesting fight.
That's true. That's true. Magic versus science.
Yeah.
That's true. They're going to give it to Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
They're 100% going to give it to Harley Quinn.
All right.
Cool.
These comics come out when? When do we get to figure out if we're right?
Good question. Let me see when they start. DCKO #1.
Because I've been reading the pre-stuff a little bit. Which is annoying because they keep being like, continue, and then they start like a different fucking run for this story.
Oh, yeah. DCKO #1 releases October 8th.
Right.
Yes, sir. It literally says in the description, which DC character has what it takes to make it to the end? Who is willing to do what it takes to win it all, even if it means taking down their friends and family? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. It's in the description. I just include that. That's there. They wrote that. Let's get nuts. So yeah, man. No, I'm excited about this one. I'm gonna collect this one for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
There's so many fucking variant covers. I gotta figure out which one I want. But yeah, I just really, who's writing this? Okay, Joshua Williamson's writing it. Scott Snyder's a part of it. Okay. Yeah, nah, it should be good. I just really want them to have some cool moments. You know what I mean? Like, let's see powers used in ways we've never seen them before. Let's see these characters get creative. Let's not just make it, I don't know, predictable. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'd be crazy if Superman got taken out in the first round. That'd be wild.
Yeah.
But also I could see him doing some shit like, I don't got what it takes to fight everybody. Like, I'm not that guy. If he just gave up. You know what I mean? And it's like, boom, Giganta's next round. Then we got Giganta versus Cheetah. And Cheetah's just like running up and scratching her all over the fucking place. You know what I mean?
Be a fun fucking comic. Man.
Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it sounds like it could be a really fun event. So hopefully it's as fun as we're hoping it's going to be.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
We watched the first episode of Peacemaker.
Yes, we
Speaking
did.
Of fun stuff.
Yes, we did.
We're behind. We only watched the first episode. Episode 4 comes out today as we record this.
Yes.
Do you want to do an episode, review an episode a week? Do you want to just wait till the season's over and then do it all at once?
Wait till it's over.
Okay.
It's what we typically do.
That is what we typically do. Some people do the weekly thing. I feel like it works for some people. Some people like that. As they watch it, you know, then they go and they listen to their favorite podcast, review it to see if their thoughts align. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. We don't need to do all that.
All right.
That's not our style.
We watched episode 1, man.
This is what we do. We watch episode 1, then we do the whole season later.
That's true. We usually do that. Boy, was this an episode 1.
Bro, honestly.
Are you tired of James Gunn yet?
That's you know, I know we're explicit.
Straight into spoilers.
Another explicit warning
explicit.
To this episode.
So if you're in the car with your kids,
if you're with my nieces and nephews,
turn it off.
You might want to turn it off. Give it the 3, 2, 1. Bro, they had a full-on fucking orgy.
They had a full-on orgy,
and
bro.
honestly, the orgy scene went on way
so
more.
long.
I was like, man, they're still showing this.
Bro, it not only did they have a full-blown orgy, bro. We went from him doing a line of coke in a house by himself.
You know what I heard about that scene?
What's that?
So you know how he does weed first.
Yeah.
Apparently John Cena has not even been around people that done weed. He had to get like the crew to like basically how do you smoke weed and get lessons of like how to do the bong thing because he wanted to look realistic. And he's like, I have no fucking idea how this thing works.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, that's a cool little fun fact about John Cena.
I got a fun fact.
There's something about actors. You think they do all the fucking drugs.
You think they do, yeah.
I got
another fun fact that he talked about too, but I'll give you that one in a minute. Yeah, so he looks up from an empty house, and then there's just a plethora of naked ass bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, and like, I feel like scenes like this, you'll see some titties, right?
Yeah.
You'll see some booties. Nah, bro. Every day. Just every dick was on display. Every bush was out. I'm just like, what is happening? Like, it was so explicit.
I remember I read it in the beginning. It was like extreme sexual content.
Yeah, it literally
I was
said
like, extreme or whatever word they used.
Strong sexual content. Yeah. I'm like, at a point, I'm like, I believe that they're actually having sex. Like, I could believe.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. But like, the level at which this scene went, bro, because not only were people having sex, bro, there were literally dudes walking around jerking off.
That's fair. I mean, they were really doing that.
And I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
what's happening?
Man, it's insane that they filmed that. And they filmed it because even when you see like crazy, like The Boys does scenes like that.
Yeah.
It's much quicker.
It is. This
like just lingered on it.
And
they went on to John Cena and then just kept panning back across the room to see, and then went back to John Cena and then panned back across. I was like, what are we doing?
They basically went to these extras and was like, hey, listen up. this ain't gonna be like your usual naked scene. Every part of you will be seen multiple times from multiple angles.
Yeah.
We're not playing around. Your dick will be out. Your vagina will be out.
Yeah.
This is no joke.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's happening?
To your point, like it's just like it's fucking James Gunn, man. Because that scene did nothing.
It didn't. It did like
it did nothing for the story.
You get to a point where it's like, is this too far? I
Yeah.
feel like that might have been
That was
just unnecessary.
That was passing the line of
It
too
was.
far.
It was just why? Why do we need it? Other than this, other than some big ass talking point,
Right.
But then it's like that's all you really remember the episode for. Is this orgy scene?
Straight orgy.
Like, what is going on, bro?
Yeah.
I've personally never seen like a scene in a movie or a TV show to that extent.
No, neither have I.
Like, it's and the fact that we got it in a DC fucking superhero show,
Yeah.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was just like, we're pushing the boys who? We're pushing the boundaries over here. What they do in their scenes? Nah. We're doing it for real. It's crazy. What else is there to say about this episode other than that?
So I thought it was kind of cool, kind of shocking, kind of not cool that they're like we're just gonna roll the flashback, but we're gonna shoot new scenes to just catch you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because you looked over like, did she really say Justice Gang? I was like, as soon as I realized they put the Justice Gang in there, I was like, no.
Yeah.
No, she said Justice League, and James Gunn's like, I'll just film those scenes again, and we'll make this fit.
We'll just that scene at the end where it was the Flash, Aquaman, and who else showed up? It was like all of them.
I think
the
it was,
Flash and Aquaman are the ones that like
those
like,
actors
saw
were clearly
them.
there,
Yeah,
and then
they
there was
were
like
there.
outlines of the others.
Yeah, they're like, nope, we're putting in Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and same thing. Like, it's just the actor and actress for Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner there.
Yeah,
I was just like, that's crazy. He was just like, yeah, no, fuck it.
right.
Like, James Gunn is like, he's like a parent with a very obvious favorite child. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he doesn't even try to hide it. Like, this is no. I love all my kids, but that one, that's my favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is clearly his favorite child so far because he's just like, whatever I gotta do to make this a part of my new universe, I'm gonna fucking do it. If that means just blatantly refilming scenes that were in the last season and switching them out, done. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, that's
How did you feel about it? You okay with it, or you're kind of like WTF?
Both.
Yeah,
I was like,
right. It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
like, I get why they did it. It's also kind of like, I don't know. It's crazy, but you know, at first when they did it, and then like you see him go through that door and realize that there's like a whole nother universe. At first, I thought before he made it through that door, I was like, oh, this is the other Peacemaker, and he's gonna walk into the universe we were just at, and then maybe they do like a switch.
I got you.
No, they just redid those scenes.
Yep. And it was like, fuck it. We're just going to do it this way. So I heard that John Cena was talking about how in the first season, when they were filming the opening dance sequence, everybody kind of hated it. They were all just like, because they had to do so many takes, they wanted it to be perfect. But everybody was kind of like annoyed and just kind of over it. They're like, this dance is stupid. Nobody really liked it. He said when they came back for season 2, everybody was like, when are we doing the dance? When are we filming the dance? Are we doing the dance now? When is that happening? So apparently everybody loves the dance now. What did you think? Because listen, season 1 was a never skip opening.
Right. We watched it every time.
Every single time that skip button came up and we were like, get the fuck out of here. We're watching this intro. Do you feel like this one hit as hard as the first one?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the first
one
was way
better. I will say it comes around a bit toward the second half of it. Because the first half, I was like, I don't like this at all. It loops back, right? It comes back a bit. I was like, okay, they added a few more special effects. They clearly got some people on some wires. You know what I mean? They're having a little more fun with it. So it comes back a bit, and I do like it, but yeah, it doesn't feel the same as the original.
It doesn't. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I guess.
I could see myself skipping this one.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to see this one. Last season, though.
Every single one.
Top tier. What else? Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I guess we don't have to linger on this.
Yeah, I don't got a whole lot to even say about it, man. They got a lot of some of the humor scenes we saw in the trailer. We got to see the full scenes, like the whole him trying to interview to join the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just longer, but it was more of the same.
Yeah,
I don't even feel like that humor necessarily landed.
I agree.
For me.
Yeah. Jesus, man, there's some weird choices, bro. Like, I don't know. There's just some weird choices, and I get he likes pushing the boundaries where he can, but sometimes it's just like you pushing the boundaries doesn't equal funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shock and awe doesn't always equal a laugh. It's just kind of like okay, why are we doing this? Like, what was that joke about? Like, what was this for? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what some of the jokes in this felt like to me.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Because I don't know. I didn't laugh a ton in this.
No, I mean,
there was a fuck ton of jokes.
Yeah. There was one joke we both kind of laughed out loud at, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember anymore.
And I think it wasn't even like intended to be that funny. I think it was just more of like an Easter egg joke, and we were both just like, that's funny. I don't remember what it was though. Which doesn't speak wonders to the show, right?
It's not to me. It's not the strongest start. But you know what? I kind of feel like we thought that same thing in episode 1 last time.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
probably.
And then it like slowly sneaks up on you, and it ends up being really good by the end. So hopefully that's the same with this. Because this one, I'm not like blown away, but like I'm not like dying to go watch the next episode.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though. I think the advantage that season 1 had was that we didn't know what was coming.
True.
My worry for this season is, are we just gonna get the same James Gunn beats? You know what I mean? Like,
we're getting in this.
Are we just gonna progress the exact same way, right? Or are we gonna do something different?
He's not doing anything different.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the same shit.
It probably is, and that's gonna be.
If we had all the tropes in the actual Superman movie, we're gonna have all of his tropes, and for sure through this whole show.
What I will say though, John Cena's bringing it, man. He's good. He's good in this. I like him in this. You know, recently they had a list come out of the best wrestlers turned actors. You know who they put on top of the list as number 1?
Is it John Cena?
No.
Is it Batista?
Yeah, they put Dave Bautista at the top. Dave Bautista was number 1. The Rock was number 2. And I believe John Cena was number 3.
Is that how you would rate the 3?
So here's my thing. I think in terms of where Dave Bautista did better than the other two is he immediately committed to not only he committed to his acting career in the sense of he went, I don't want to just be a musclehead in every movie that I do. I don't want to just be an action star. I want to do drama. I want to exercise my abilities, right? Like I want to try different things. I want to do different stuff. Because right off out of the gate, I think out of the 3 of them, I would say The Rock was probably the best actor right out the gate. Like straight from their wrestling career to like their first few movies.
You saw him at Scorpion King and you're like, yes.
I would say, maybe not Scorpion King. I would say that he was the best actor.
The one where he's got the 2x4 and he's beating people?
Walking Tall, that movie's fantastic. I love that movie. Yeah, that's one of the ones I think, that's one of his standout roles to me is Walking Tall. Like, that, Gridiron Gang, great. So yeah, I think, but it took him a while, right? Like he did a lot of the same stuff. And he even got to a point where he was basically just playing himself in movies. And it was like, you're just doing the same shit over and over. Versus Batista, who was just like, nah, man. Like, he did Drax. And then he was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I'm done with that. I don't even want to be really that closely associated with that style of acting, right? Like, I'm not the goofy muscle head. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do serious stuff. He went and did a thriller. He did do more action movies, but like he played a villain. You know what I mean? Like he's doing like drama. He even committed so much that he was like, he slimmed down so that he could be more desirable in Hollywood, like more accessible versus just being a fucking 350-pound man or whatever he was, right?
Right.
He's like, nah, if I slim down my frame, I look like a normal fucking person, then I'll probably get more opportunities, right? Now he's even doing voice acting. He's got a voice acting role coming up in a video game, actually, of all things, right?
Oh,
so, like,
cool.
He's doing a lot of stuff. I do think seeing John Cena do this, though, I don't know, man, because he's great in this. And The Rock has this new movie coming out where he's playing a UFC fighter.
I've seen the trailer.
Yeah. And that's clearly, like, it's produced by A24, which they do great. Like, all of their movies are all pretty highly regarded. They're like, they teeter that line between, like, a big budget studio and, like, an indie studio. They're kind of, like, right in the middle. You know what I mean? Right. So it feels more of, like, an indie project. It feels like an Oscar movie. Like, it feels like this is a movie where they're trying to win an Oscar for it. And he seems like he's really committing to this role, and like not just in the sense of like, I'm just going to be a big UFC fighter and beat people up, but I'm going to actually try to deliver this man's story because it's a biopic.
Right.
So I think once we see that, we see the conclusion of this season of Peacemaker, I think we could better judge what the order is.
Right.
But I mean, I think for right now, for me, The Rock has done more acting wise than John Cena, but
because he's been doing it so much longer.
Yeah, John Cena's performance as Peacemaker, I don't know if I could put him above The Rock, but I feel like I put him on par with him.
Fair.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Right. You got anything else on Peacemaker?
He kills his other Peacemaker.
Yeah,
that's the big climax of the episode.
He's clearly now going to be slowly taking over that guy's life.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the story.
And he's gonna be
the main universe people are gonna be like, you can't do that. You're fucking some. It's gonna probably be some MCU style. You're making a rift or some shit.
Yeah,
and we'll be bringing him back. There's your plot, man.
Do you? As I thought about this, does it bother you? So clearly, they're in the better Peacemakers universe. They're like a trio of superheroes. Him, his dad, and his brother. Right.
Yeah.
Do you like the fact that his dad and his brother clearly look like they're not fucking superheroes in comparison to him?
I don't think much of it, to be honest.
Like, look at his physique and then look at their physiques.
Right.
Like, I get the dad, right? He's an older man, whatever. But, like, his brother couldn't be muscular? I don't get it. Like, how are you playing a superhero and you're not getting muscular?
We talked about this before, man.
I know.
The movie's got away from it.
It annoys me. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like it's the DC doing this shit. And it's like, no, I want a superhero that's fucking muscular. Like, why do you have a dad bod? You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be a superhero.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy to me. How are you a superhero and not in peak human condition? That doesn't make any sense. You die in these streets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not doing anything. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't like that they got away from it. I get why they did it. I know it's hard. Sometimes they just want the best actor for the role, and maybe that actor just isn't equipped to do that. But I think both factors should be considered when casting. You know what I mean?
Like, we've been paying a lot of money on personal trainers and personal chefs, and you know what? Fuck it. They don't need the body.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Get somebody who's going to do both. That should be a part of the... You need to commit to looking like a fucking superhero. I'm not saying you got to get, Chris Hemsworth Thor big, or Chris Evans Captain America 1 big. Like, they pushed it to extremes, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Chris Hemsworth is naturally not that big of a dude. He puts on like 40 pounds to be Thor. He gets enormous. You ain't got to do that, but at least be in good shape. You know what I mean? Like, make me believe that, here we go. circling it all the way back. Make me believe that if we both entered the arena to play a sport, that I couldn't beat you based purely on your physical physique.
Fair.
Because that dude, I'm like, I could probably beat you in a foot race right now, bro. And you're like a foot taller than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude's like 6'4". I bet I could beat him in a race. Or at least be close. There's no way I think I could beat John Cena in any kind of physical sport there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not doing that. But this other guy, who I know his face. I just don't know
recognize his face too, and I can't tell you what from.
I couldn't tell you what from though. I bet I could beat that dude in any sport you put me up against, man. And it's not even like I'm in the best shape. You know what I mean? But like, if it's a sport that doesn't involve his height advantage, I could probably beat him. And I don't like that.
Why?
I don't like it.
I think it's here to stay.
It's annoying. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you want your superhero characters to look like fucking superheroes? Or are you cool with the superheroes with the dad bods? I don't know. But I guess that's the show. Is that the show?
It's the show.
All right. Thanks, you guys. We appreciate you soaring through the skies with Eagly on this one with us. And we will talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.